This morning, I'm facing a dilemma. I'll call it the shoveler's dilemma. I'm sharing this because it's not unique to me or my situation. This kind of dilemma is one all of you are going to face in your lives. A kind of dilemma you might even be facing right now. And all of us, when we're faced with this kind of dilemma, will have to make a decision, and getting that decision wrong might have dire consequences. For me, this involves shoveling snow. For you, it might involve fitness, a credit card, a term paper, a deadline at work, anything like that. Regardless of the specifics, the structure of the dilemma and the decision-making process will be the same. The shoveler's dilemma is this. You have to make a choice, but you are caught in the horns of a dilemma. Every option available to you comes with a painful cost. Often, it is a pain now or pain later situation. And your decision often boils down to spreading that pain over a period of time or just paying the cost all in one painful lump. When you're faced with this kind of dilemma, you need to really think it through, as it's going to hurt no matter what. But the wrong choice will hurt a lot more than the right choice. Here's a uniquely Colorado version of this dilemma. Well, maybe people in Alaska, New York, and other places experience this too, but I've only had to deal with it in Colorado. I'm looking out the window at 5 or 6 inches of snow. The forecast says we might get another 10 inches of snow today. And this isn't your Vail back bowls, sweet, fluffy powder, as dry as the Sahara, as light as a baby dove's feathers. No. This is spring snow. It arrives as slush. It packs down harder than concrete, and it strips the limbs off trees that were dumb enough to bud early. So I have a choice. I can bunker down and stay warm and comfortable in my house, letting the snow pile up until the storm is over. I might even be able to stretch that a day or two, hoping warmer weather will melt some of it. But with over a foot of snow on the ground, I have to deal with it sooner or later. Or I can get my ass out there, shovel the driveway and the sidewalk, then watch with horror as the snow quickly buries it all again. And this process might repeat 2, 3, or even 4 times. The advantage of waiting is that I only have to clear the snow once. The advantage of clearing it multiple times is that each time I clear it, I'm only moving a little bit of snow, and it's usually not backbreaking work. It's just very time-consuming. The danger of waiting is that I'll end up having to clear a colossal amount of heavy snow, which will be backbreaking labor, probably taking a couple of hours, and I may end up faced with more snow than my shovel or snowblower can handle. And yes, I'm an old man, so I have a snowblower. I use it once or twice a year when we get really dumped on, and when those big storms roll in, I'm glad to have it. The problem is, it's about the cheapest one I could find, and it does not handle deep snow or heavy snow particularly well. And how does this apply to you? Well, if you have credit card debt, you might have to choose to pay it all now. Painful, but it's over. Pay it down aggressively. A bit painful for several months, but then it's over. Or to pay the minimum, which doesn't feel painful, but ends up costing you thousands of dollars in interest payments and making you poor overall. That's a shoveler's dilemma. Or you might be struggling to eat right and exercise. Putting in the time every day for fitness and well-being is hard. It takes a lot of time and effort. But is it as hard as having a heart attack at age 43 or spending half your life struggling with diabetes or other long-term ailments that staying fit might have prevented? It's a choice. So these are all forms of the shoveler's dilemma. Suffer a bit now or suffer a lot later. Suffer a lot now or suffer a little bit for a very long time. These are hard choices to make because there is no right choice. Every choice comes with a cost. For me, I think I'm going to let it pile up. Part of the reason is because I chose to use this short window of time in the morning to make this video. I didn't have time to clear the snow, or you could say I didn't make time to clear the snow. Next, I'll spend the day remoting into my day job. Yay, privilege. But I won't have extra hours to get out there during the day and shovel multiple times, so I'm kind of locked into a path now. I did go out to take a few shots for this video, and I saw just how heavy the snow is. Given that this is already concrete-like slush, I don't think it's really a dilemma anymore. If I had a choice, I would clear this snow right now and keep up with it throughout the day. A couple of side notes. I have to clear a path in the back, regardless, or else my canine companion will use the deck as a bathroom, and that's just disgusting. And here's a funny behind-the-scenes fact. I've never crept through the snow to set up a shot before. YouTube is driving me to do some crazy things, so I hope you enjoyed that little bit extra. After all, I did it for you.